Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Christine Winter. Here is a look at the top stories we're following for you today. Weddings and other special events might lose some of their color with the upcoming closure of a major floral wholesaler. Kennecott Brothers Wholesale Floral in Saginaw County supplies the majority of flowers for shops across mid-Michigan. The company is announcing on its website that its doors will close for good July 18th. The loss of the wholesaler could mean price hikes, fewer flower varieties, and delays during wedding season. A case of indecent exposure at Splash Village Water Park in Frankenmuth. A lifeguard reported that a man exposed himself there before leaving. It happened a little over a week ago. City and state police say they identified the man, who they say was spotted on surveillance camera. Now, in a statement to TV5, Splash Village said appropriate measures were taken to ensure a quick response in line with our protocols and policies. The complaint is now with the Saginaw County prosecutor. Get your steps in with the Flint Art Walk opening downtown today. The show on Saginaw Street celebrates the closing of Buckham's summer exhibitions, and there's also a silent auction for Buckham's on-screen project featuring the Flint River Watershed Coalition. The Art Walk is free and runs from 6 to 9. Now let's go over to Stone. He's in for Matthew with a look at your forecast.
Yeah, we have rain chances trying to arrive this morning. This has been the area that we've had to keep an eye on throughout the day, because this has an impact of what we see later in the day. Is this rain this morning? We've had our first wave that's reaching that 127 corridor really right on time, but it is starting to weaken a little bit. It's the stuff behind it that has sort of built a little bit better through this morning down there just to the southwest of Kalamazoo that will determine what we see later this afternoon, because if that can hold on and linger into the afternoon, we will see that severe weather chance lower. For now, we have continued to see that slight risk kept across the state. That will be through 8 p.m. with heavy rainfall and strong winds being the main concern. There is a small tornado chance. It's pretty small, but it is there through this afternoon. And we look at hour by hour, we can see consensus from the models showing us that rain will continue to linger through about midday into the early afternoon, even seeing some more development as it moves into our eastern counties through about 2 to 3 p.m. Now, the severe weather chance will lower if that lingers into 3 p.m. There still could be some strong storms. We're not going to count that out through the day, but it's definitely starting to weaken that chance. There also is another system that's going to move in late tonight into tomorrow morning. We're talking about midnight to about 4 a.m. That'll be for our northern counties. Don't expect any severe weather with that, but you could get some heavier rain across the night. Then we get into Saturday. Another severe weather risk is in place. This is a slight risk with hazards including strong winds, hail, an isolated tornado, and heavy rain with localized flooding. This will be probably about 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow in front of a cold front that's moving through. Now, the biggest difference for tomorrow afternoon is sort of the setup. If you were watching yesterday, you saw it was more of a linear setup, a line across the state. That has changed. This morning, models now have it being broken up across the region. This is starting at 2 p.m. and most of our development will look to be 75 east as we get through our Saturday afternoon, even north of the bay, also showing some development right around 3 to 4 p.m. This chance will continue to develop right around really 5 to 6 p.m. before moving out, and then we'll be dry for the rest of the night into our Sunday. Sunday holds decreasing clouds with temperatures in the 80s. We'll hold 80s for Monday into the midweek with dry conditions for Monday and Tuesday, but more scattered showers and thunderstorms through the midweek.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.